Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to another High Button Sports live stream of the High Button Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. My name's Ethan Shoup. Thanks for joining us today. In today's matchup, we have the visiting Weeks Majors taking on the UPS Stores South Shore Mustangs. Mustangs still seek their first win of the year, sitting at 0-10-1 on the year, able to pick up an overtime loss against the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush early in the season to pick up a point. And on the other side, the Weeks Majors sit perfect. 9-0-0, top of the league. Small little burn we're in today. We made the trip up to Barrington to play in the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena. Smaller ice surface, as I just said here. So curious to see how both teams manage to pan out as we're off here. Over to Cameron. Cameron mishandles it now into the corner. Bain has it down low, can't hang on to it. Now the Weeks in their own end, looking to break out. Can't handle that one there. Looks like a sticky puck by the looks of it. Now here's Bain in his own end, dishes it over. Now up in the neutral zone. That one's going to go down for an icing. No, it's waved off, sorry. Now behind the net, the Mustangs on the forecheck. Attacking now into the corner. I'm going to break things up. Along the boards there, still battling. Gets to Chu at the point, slid over. Left point area, punched away that time by Thorne. Now back to the point area, can't handle it. Now here come the Weeks on a breakout. And on goal now, trying to let a shot off. That one goes wide of the net. And the Mustangs up the right side. That one's going to go down. It's picked up by the Weeks in their own end as Fraser has it. Now up the right side, goes wide. It's picked up by the Mustangs at center ice. They'll send that one right back down. Try and get something going for him. Sent down the other way. And now the Weeks have it in their own end off the breakout now. That one gets poked up, and that one tips off the glass but stays in play there. Just missing the protective netting there. Now along the boards, Beliveau takes a bump there along the boards. Trying to hang on to it, though. Sent around the boards for the Weeks now. Coming in, Sutherland will send it down, knocked off the puck. Into the corner now, a battle. And the Weeks still hanging on to it, looking to get things going as two Mustang players collide there along the boards. It's Beliveau and affiliate player William Sanford as we get a goal here. Right on the doorstep there in the Weeks. It just took them 1 minute and 34 seconds. And it's Ethan Fraser leading the handshake line, and it's 1-0 for the Weeks. Fraser buries his 10th goal in just as many games. And the Weeks take an early lead. It's 1-0. Now drop back the Mustangs. That one goes down. It's going to be an icing on the play here. 18-21 to go in the opening frame. We'll go down the other way. Ozone faceoff coming for the Weeks. Faceoff will go to the right of the goaltender, Ryder Patterson. And the puck is dropped. Now here come the Mustangs the other way. That one's sent in by Mulaney. Good job boxing out that time. Now down low, taken away by Lynch. Lynch has it, sent down low. Now the Weeks do retain possession now. Good battle there along the boards there. These two Mustang players swarmed him right away. Now the Weeks have it in their own end. That one bank feed. It's picked off by Lynch. Lynch sends it down behind the net. Now knocked off the puck that time. Here the Weeks with it now. Lynch try to hip check him there. Doesn't work for him. Rogers will pick it up in front of his own bench. Just missing the too many men call there. That'll go down. Icing waved off. Now sent around the boards. The Weeks on the breakout now. Here's Cameron with it. Cameron had an impressive year last year with the Werewolf Bombers, but here's a chance for the Weeks. Gets disrupted by the Mustangs. Now back to Cameron. Cameron to Sim. Now it's picked up by Croft. Croft trying to dangle through a few. Reverses LeBlanc that time. Now sent over here, the Mustangs. Sullivan has it. Battle there. Now the Mustangs off the breakout. Can't hang on to it. Now it's picked off by Cameron at center ice. Sent around. It'll be picked up along the boards this time by the Mustangs, though taken right back by the Weeks. Now in the slot, a shot there goes wide. Now in front of the Mustang bench, a shot through traffic. It's punched away by Patterson. Now here are the Weeks. Looking to develop some chances now in the corner, now behind the net. On the net front that time, missed on the rebound, stopped by Patterson. Now the Weeks still applying some pressure now in the O zone. Down low, beyond the net, looking to get things going. Goes the other way. Can't hang on to it. LeBlanc hit that time, throws him down to the ice. Stick down there. Now to the low point area. Whiffs on the shot that time. Hartland tried to get that one out. And must not have quite gone out there as the Weeks still stay in the end. Now a shot there, stopped by Patterson with the screen in front. Now a shot there from the Weeks, caught in the lane there. Still battling, the Weeks will take it away once again. Tanner sends that one in. Now along the boards, Tanner picks it right back up, sent down low. Picked off by LeBlanc, he'll get that one out. Looks like that'll go down for an icing on the play, as it will. 15:47 to go here in the opening frame. 3-1 the shots in favor of the visiting Weeks Majors, and they lead this one 1-0 off the stick of Ethan Fraser. Face off to the left of Patterson as we're off here one more time. Be cleared away in front of the Weeks bench. Now sent up through. That one will go in the other way. It's picked up by McMullen. That one nearly picked off, but here come the Mustangs off a breakout. Try to get that one to Bain, just can't hang on to it. Now that one's sent in by Beliveau. Thorne picks it up and will off for the whistle. .25 to go here in the opening frame. 3-1 the shots in favor of the visiting Weeks Majors as they lead this one 1-0. It'll be Doyle and Greenan for the draw now. Puck is dropped as we're off. Shot there right off the draw. Right into the chest of Thorne. Four seconds tick off that time. 15:22 to go. Puck drops. Here we go again. Shot goes high that time. It's McLean, will pick it up, sent down. It's picked up by the Weeks. Now poking it in. Misses a poke jack that time. The Weeks will clear it away. Now here's Bain with it. Carter Bain in his own end. That one able to bat that one down. Now the Weeks on the attack. Slid across. Now high slot. Shot there. Scores. No, off the post. Sorry, I thought that one hit back bar. Fraser almost had a second there. Now shot in through the lane. That one gets clogged up and cleared away. Now Burcham with it now, sent in over his partner there on the left side. Now back over to the right side now. Top of the circle. That one shot on goal and on deflection. That'll go to play. .41 to go here in the opening frame. 5-2 the shots in favor of the Weeks Majors. Face off on the right side of your screen to the left of Patterson. Linesman ready to drop the puck. It'll be an O-zone face-off for the Weeks as Fraser and McDonald into dance. Puck drop now. Clears out to the neutral zone. The Weeks will have it in front of their own bench. Chipped off the boards. They'll send that one back in right in front of the Mustang bench. Try to pass that one over, though it's picked off by Lynch. Sent back down. Icing called on the play. 14:26 now to go here in the opening frame. Very rare we see U15 and U18 major teams playing here. Once in a while we'll get one a year. Obviously we're back here this year supporting the Barrington fans. As here's a shot on goal that time. Off deflection they score. Second of the game for Ethan Fraser. Puts home his 11th of the season. And it's 2-0 for the Weeks on the 11th shot of the hockey game. Referee in to drop the puck. So we're off here one more time. It's won back by the Mustangs. Up there, that one goes off the skate of the Weeks player. Now when down low, McEachern will take a hit that time from Ogden. Now hit that time from Sanford. Now along the boards. Here the Weeks Around the boards, poked away by Ogden, though, taken right back by the Weeks. Now here they come up the left side. That one flipped down way out in front. Staying on side that time. Now battling to the boards there. Low point area. Dished over to the left side. To the right side, sorry. Passed over to the left side that time. It's broken up. Picked up in the neutral zone by Cameron. Cameron drops it back. That one goes off the skate of Cameron after it meant to go to Fraser, I believe. Now over here comes Kidd. Nate Kidd up the left side. Makes a move by one. Nate Kidd in on goal. Just can't get it back in his wheelhouse. Great chance there. I assume he was trying to go back to the backhand there, but lost it, and Patterson will take a reach out and get the whistle. $13:25 to go as we're off here one more time. It's picked up along the boards by the Mustangs. Poked away. Weeks there. Tripped up a little bit. No call on the ice. Hit there into the corner with McMullen. Off your screen there. Now sent over to Sullivan. Sullivan now back to Cameron. Cameron has it. Sent in once again. Good battle there down low. Trying to poke it away. Now McLean will get his stick lifted. Now the Mustangs sent over. That one goes off the skate. Sullivan now doesn't carry it over as it would have been offside. Now the Mustangs have it in their own end. McMullen sends it back over to McLean. McLean back up now. Poked away. Now up to Cameron now for the Weeks in front of his own bench. Being applied the pressure that time by Terrace. That one's picked up by George. George now in his own end. Passed up the right side. Now here are the Weeks. In over the blue line now and on goal. Shot there, they score. Beautiful goal that time by the Weeks, and it's now 3-0, this time off the stick of Mathis George. George puts home his 6th of the season. And it's now 3-0 for the Weeks before the 10-minute mark. Referee getting ready to drop the puck as we're off. Let's drop back. That one sent back in by the Mustangs. Thorn out of his crease to play the puck. Down low now as Williams will send it over. The Weeks have it. That one flipped up. Puts that one down. Mustangs have it. It's Bain in his own end. Carter Bain now sends it over. Now pass up through. That one goes wide of Bellevaux. They're going to skate it out, but the Weeks are going to win the foot race. Collision down there after the whistle. We'll go the other way. 12 minutes to go here in the opening frame. 8-2 the shots in favor of the Weeks as they lead this one 3-0. Ozone faceoff for the Weeks is one back. Now a shot from Williams there. Williams, sorry. It's turned aside by Patterson. Now that time it's broken up in the slot. Mustangs have it. Gets it taken away. Good hit that time from Bain. Rogers has it now. Gets it over. Now here are the Weeks behind their own net. Penalty coming to the Mustangs there. Goaltender heading towards the bench. Long stretch feed that time. Icing waved off on the play. Shot there. They score. Nicholas McKenzie puts home his 2nd of the season. And it's 4-0 for the Weeks. We're going to get a goaltending change here early. As Nolan Fraughton's going to come in here for Ryder Patterson. Not really much defense coming for the Mustangs as it shows, leaving their goaltenders out to dry. Now over to Bertram. Bertram now in his own end. Passed up the left side. It's picked up by Lynch. Lynch will send that one in after taking a bump. Thorn out of his crease to play the puck. He turns it down the other way. Hit there. Picked up the low point area by the Mustangs. Shot on goal that time. It's steered aside by Thorn. McDonald with it down low. Now to Chu. Chu now through traffic. That one's blocked. Now here the Weeks coming the other way. And over the red line. Broken up. Sent back in by the Weeks there. Fraught over his crease to play the puck. Sent over. Here's Chu. Chu now down low. Gets over to Ogden. Picked up by the Weeks in the neutral zone there. Sent back in. Fraughton will come out a little bit and kick it aside. Now here's Ogden. Ogden whiffs on the pass that time. Had Lynch there on the right side. He's going to get it there. Now Ogden tried to make up for it by battling hard in front of his own bench. Now a good job knocking him off the puck that time. Now flipped up and out into the neutral zone. Ogden can't hang on to it. Now Bertram in his own end over to Cameron. Cameron now back to Bertram. Bertram looking to set things up now. Sends it back over. Now the Weeks will send that one back in. Here's Fraser now. Gets it over now. In on goal. Shot there. That one creeps in. They score. Eli Swain finds the back of the net now. It's now 5-0 for 5-0 for the Weeks Majors. Sorry, just confirming. It's now our 1-minute media timeout from High Button Sports. My name's Easton Shoup. We'll see you after the break.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Alrighty, we are back here after our 1-minute media timeout. My name's Easton Shoup from High Button Sports now. The Weeks lead this one 5-0. And that one will be picked up there. Good hit that time. Down low now, sorry, trying to get things going. My apologies, I believe it's only 4-0. That's my mistake. Now in on goal there. Shot there, sorry. Stopped by Fraughton. Now here come the Mustangs. Pass up through. Now here they come in on goal. It's affiliate player Jack Terrace with the opportunity. Just can't hang on to it. Now Fraser over right side. Staying on side that time. Now dishing it off the other way. Over to the right side, it's Cameron. Cameron now down low. Gets that one taken away from him. Now back over to Cameron. Cameron now dishes it over. Down low now for the Weeks. Looking to set up a cycle here. It's broken up there along the boards by McLean just off your screen. Now into the corner now. Good battle. Sent down low once again. Mustangs applying the pressure down low. Now the Weeks unable to keep that one in. They'll reset in the neutral zone. It's Cameron who dishes that one over. Now back to Kidd. Kidd can't hang on to it. Now here are the Mustangs with it. Sent over to McLean. McLean now up the right side to Doyle. Now the Weeks have it in their own end. Looking to set things up. Up the right side. Makes a move by one. Now broken up. In on goal. Now it's Bain. Bain now. Shot there. Stopped by Thorne. Now here come the Weeks the other way. And over the blue line that time. It's poked away by Stoddard there. Now out in front, that one poked away. Now Bain looking to go the other way once again. Carter Bain now in over the blue line. Bain dishes it off down low there. Beliveau gets knocked off the puck. Now here come the Weeks the other way. It's Sim who dishes it over to the right side. Sim now crashing in. Now over to Sim. That one goes wide. Back to Sim. He dishes it off. Down low into the corner. The Weeks playing with it now down low. Cross trying to get out of his player's way, now being pinned up along the boards as Doyle sent it down low after taking a hit. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Now the Mustangs have it. It's Mulaney in front of the Zamboni doors. Now here's Bain with it. That one gets poked away. He sticks with it, though. He's going to send that one down and go for a change. Now George turns the other way with it. Now sent up. Here's Croft. Croft over right side. Over the blue line now. That one gets broken up, and I was right. I thought the timekeepers may have been mistaken, but it is 5-0 for the Weeks, and that one, they score once again. Not sure who's going to pick up that one. I believe it was a deflection there. My apologies. I guess I was right there. It was 5-0. Now it's 6-0. 13-2, the shots in favor of the Weeks, and they lead this one 6-0. Sent in that time. Here's Fraughton with it. Behind the net, dishes it off. Now at the left side. Just out of reach of McDonald. Now the Weeks on the attack. Delaney picks it up. Now it's picked up by the Weeks in the attacking end. Now taken away by Mulaney. Mulaney will send that one in. Gets it on goal to Thorne. Thorne will drop it off this time for McEachern. McEachern, now behind the net, dishes it off to the right side. Now here are the Weeks in front of their own bench there. That one goes off the skate of his own player. Now here's Rogers. Rogers will flip that one in. Ogden's going to skate for the loose puck, but is ultimately won by Bertram, who dishes it over to McEachern. Now makes a move by one. Here comes McIntosh. Now back over. Shot on goal that time. It gets broken up. Sent back in by the Weeks. Now into the corner. Cameron will pinch in from his position as a D-man and keep it in. Now back to White. White now. Shot it through traffic that time. Loose on the doorstep. Shot there. Stopped by Fraughton. Now here come the Mustangs the other way. Bank feed. Going wide. Into the corner now. A battle coming. Now it's taken away by the Weeks. Mustangs doing a good job on the forecheck still. And it's taken away by Chu. Chu over to Rogers. Rogers will send that one in. Thorne's going to play it. Taken away by the Mustangs. No help for him, though. Looking to set things up there. Shot that time. Just got a piece of it. Now back over to Chu. Chu now through traffic off a bouncing puck. It's stopped by Thorne. 5:38 now to go here in the opening frame. 6-0 Weeks your score. 14-4 the shots in favor of the Weeks. And there's 3 affiliate players playing with the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs today, all from the U16 Valley Wildcats. Number 6, Taylor Stoddard. Number 16, William Sanford. And number 23, Jack Terrace. All playing with the Mustangs today. Now here come the Weeks the other way, up the left side. Good pass that time, now flipping it over. It's taken away by the Mustangs. Sent back in. Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. Now sends it over to Terrace. Terrace now over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc now takes a bump. That one will be sent in. Now here's McKenzie with it. McKenzie being applied the pressure by Hartland. Now sent over to Eisner. Eisner trying to battle through it. Collision that time. Now slid across that time. Just can't punch it in back door. Now broken up here. The Weeks now. It's picked up at the low point area by Williams. Williams now trying to work in on goal. Slid across that time. Blocked through the lane. Bain's going to get that one over. Now Hartland back over. The Weeks have it. Over to the right side. It's Bertram who sends that one in. Reaches Patterson in goal. Fraughton in goal, and he's going to get the whistle here. Probably could have played it aside, but always better safe than sorry to get the whistle. Linesman ready to drop the puck as we're off here. Now battle down low. It's picked up. Now sent right back in by the Weeks. Now McMullen has it. He'll send it around the board, so it's picked off by the Weeks. Now McEachern with it. Sent back in. Now the Weeks. Down low once again. It's broken up by him. Now here the Weeks has a man in front there. Tries to get it across. Good poke check that time by Fraughton. Now here's Fraser now. Fraser thought about it and tried it. The Michigan that time, but great job that time by Fraughton and maybe even his post a little bit there to stop the puck. Now Mulaney tries to clear that one out, but it's kept in by Bertram. That one takes a weird bounce and goes up and out of play. 3:42 now to go here in the opening frame. 15-4 the shots in favor of the Weeks as they lead this one by a great margin. Puck drop now as we'll get set to go here once again. Now picked off by the Mustangs. Over to Bain. Bain's going to pick it up and cycle back. Now in center of the ice, Doyle played over to the left side. Now that one sent back in. It's picked up by the Weeks in their own end. They'll skate around their own net. Now here's George. George up the right side. Has a man. Connects with him. There's Croft. Good job that time by Rogers to break up the puck. Now into the corner battle. Now here's George. George now, a shot there. Blocked through the lane. It's now over. Broken up. Now here's Croft with it. Croft down low. Can't connect with his man. It's taken away by Rogers. Off the right side. That one out of reach. Sent right back in, though, by Cameron. Now sent over. Shot there for the Weeks. Off the rebound. Shot there. What a save by Fraughton. Face-off will go to the left of Fraughton on the right side of your screen. The Weeks lead by a touchdown. Now sent back in. Now Williams unable to keep that one in, though it's taken away by Richard. Phil Richard up the left side will send that one in. Down low, Richard tries to get it in front to Ogden. Richard still has it, though, down there. We're going to get things going for his side. Now that one will be kept right back in by the Mustangs. Thorn out of his crease to play the puck. Mishandles it that time. Richard applies the pressure onto him. Now the Weeks have it, skating around their own net. Ogden applying some pressure now. Here are the Weeks with it, sent over. Now up the left side, through the lane that time. It's clogged up. Richard has it, tries to send it over. Now it's sent right back in. Now into the corner now, a good battle. It's won by the Weeks. Now out in front there, shot stopped by Fraughton, and he'll reach out for the whistle. .149 to go here in the opening frame. 18-4 the shots in favor of the Weeks, and they lead this one 6-0. Puck is dropped now as we get set to go here once again. Now Bircham sends that one in. Somehow manages to get through a couple defenders there. Now here's Rogers, sends that one around. Bircham keeps that one in. Now Rogers being applied the pressure down low. Here the Mustangs now looking to go off the breakout. Mustangs will flip that one out. Sends that one over. Now the Weeks have it. They'll send that one in. Kept in by Rogers. Rogers now in over the blue line. Cole Rogers now. Good battle that time. Goes into the boards. Now McEachern down low with it. That one high off the glass. Cleared away. Hartland gets a touch on it. Icing waved off. Now it's picked up. Here the Weeks now down low on the doorstep there off the backhand. Stopped by Fraughton. Loose puck. And penalty coming to the Mustangs, I believe. And McEachern and LeBlanc get into it there along the boards. And penalty coming to the Mustangs as McMullen's going to head to the box for cross-checking. And a chance now for the Weeks to add to their lead. Having some issues there with the score clock. Looking to resolve it. Trying to get that resolved now. Referee Cooper Stewart over there to try and give him a hand. So we'll just do the math, I assume. It could be in trouble with the score clock as well. It's a 2-minute power play now. Now off the draw, it's picked up by the Mustangs. It's sent around. Cameron's going to come out of his position a little bit to play the puck. Now down low, looking to get things going for his side. Back to Cameron. Cameron now finds someone to pass it to, though it's blocked by Lynch. Trying to slide that one over. Now back to Cameron. Cameron now right back over. Now trying to get it down low, being swarmed like bees. Now that one just unable to be kept in. Just under 30 seconds to go now as Eisner has it. Eisner now makes a move by one. Here's Eisner off the gut of the ice over to the right side, sent in. Now behind the net. Be picked up along the boards there by the Weeks, though. A good battle coming. Still battling down there now. Finally gets it out in front there. Broken up, loose on the doorstep that time. A shot, they score. With 0.3 of a second to go, the Weeks Majors add to their lead. So we'll head into the break with a 7-0 score for the Weeks. I assume we'll just drop the puck, and that'll do it. Referee drops the puck, and we are off. Now that'll do it for the opening frame. 7-0, sorry, the score in favor of the Weeks Majors. 19-4 the shots in favor of the winning team. We'll head into the intermission. My name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for joining us so far in this one. We'll see you after the break.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Welcome back, hockey fans. My name's Jason True from High Button Sports. Thanks for tuning back in. So far, it's been all week. 7-0 score. Touchdown and a point after. As we're off here. Along the boards now. It's broken up here. The week's coming the other way. Now in on goal there. Shot stopped by Fraughton. Now along the left side, it's Sullivan with it. Sullivan now over far side. It's picked up by Chu. Sends that one in. Right back picked up by Sullivan, sorry. Now going the other way. Pugsley will pick up the loose puck. Has the man in front. Can't get it there. Chu's going to break that one in. Low point area. Williams now dishes it off down low. Broken up now. Along the boards. High slot that time. Broken up now. In on goal. Shot there. Goes high. Now down low along the boards. Now Perry with it down low. Sent back in by McKenzie. Now in on goal that time. It's punched away by Fraughton. Nice save on the play that time. Poked away, and now here come the Mustangs. It's Mulaney in front of his own bench trying to make a move by one. Mulaney in on goal. Just can't swipe it home. Now coming the other way. Swain with it. Eli Swain over first side. It's broken up by Lynch. Lynch has Mulaney with him. Over to Mulaney. Mulaney can't hang on to it. Now here's Fraser. Fraser now. An offside called on the play. 18:27 to go here in the second period. 7-0 to score in favor of the Weeks. Now dropped by the linesman. Over far side. It's picked up by Burcham. Burcham now sent over. It's kept in. Now here's McEachern. McEachern now in his own end. Sent over to his D partner. Now over far side. Here's Kidd. Kidd now walking in over the blue line. Nate Kidd now in the slot there. Shot that time. Stopped by Fraughton off the rebound. Cleared away. Now that one cleared away by the Mustangs out to the neutral zone. McEachern will take a hit that time from Mulaney off this play. I apologize there. Words are hard to come by these days. It was McMullen trying to clear the puck there. It's kept in. Now sent back, cleared away. Thorne will come out of his crease to play the puck. He'll leave it for his man behind the net, looking to get things going now. It's the Weeks. That one off the boards. It's kept in by George as he'll chip that one down. It's picked up. Now over to Ogden now. Now trying to break it up along the boards. Sent over. It's picked off by the Weeks, though, and now dropped back for the D partner behind the play. Now that one will get deflected after losing the stick as well. Fraughton's going to leave it for his man. Now along the left side there. Now in front, Fraughton's going to steer to side, not get the whistle. Croft now trying to turn it the other way. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs as Rogers is trying to clear that one away. Now it's kept back in. Rogers with it. Back down low to McLean. McLean over to Ogden. Ogden now. Now it'll be kept in by Sullivan. Now here's Ogden now. Dishes it over to the far side for his man. Can't hang on to it now. It'll be Thorne who pokes that one away. Now along the boards. Sent over. Now it's picked up by the Weeks off the pass. Here they come. Staying on side. Here's Croft. Croft now over first side. George can't hang on to it. Now Richard also unable to hang on to it, though. Good collision there. Now over first side for Croft. Croft now in the high slot for Cameron. Cameron over first side. Whiffs on the one-timer for George. And Fraughton will come way out of his crease to get the whistle with 16:09 to go in the second period.
Order. Congratulations, Ben.
Line's been getting set to go, waiting for the Mustang player to get to the bench. Now ready to drop the puck once again. He's going to go direct traffic over on the first side there, making sure everyone's where they need to be. We'll do this all over again as we're off. Now it'll be picked up down low by McMullen. Now along the boards, Mustangs have it, sent over first side. That one just barely in reach of the Mustang player, though. The Weeks will pick it up in their own end. Now the Weeks will drop that one off. In over the blue line that time. Had White first side, just can't get it there. Now McMullen tries to clear the puck that time, though it's kept in by the Weeks. Now back for the Mustangs. Pass goes wide. It'll be picked up by McKenzie near his own blue line. Now sent over. That one will be broken up here. The Mustangs with it. That one kept in. Thorne out of his crease to play the puck. Sent around the boards. And that one will be broken up once again. Here's White with it. Now Perry able to keep that one in. Tanner up now. Just out of reach. That one kept in by the Weeks, sorry, but the Mustangs will take it along the boards. That one out of reach, cleared away. It'll be picked up by McEachern in his own end. Sent over first side. That one way out of reach, and that'll go down. Icing waved off there as the Weeks win the foot race. Now it's broken up. Now the Weeks have it. Green, that one poked away from him. Good battle there along the boards, getting things going. Now it's picked up by Bain. Carter Bain trying to split the D, though. A good job by the Weeks. Now here they come on the attack. Dished across. That one, Pugsley's clearing attempt went off of Doyle. Now the Weeks will get it back and fire it back in. Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. That one dished to the right side. Bain has it. He'll chip it out. Bellevaux now knocks his man off the puck. And Bellevaux's going to pick up a penalty here. Bellevaux going at it there with him on the first side. They're both going at it now. And they're both going to go now. Bellevaux able to tag a man with him. Bellevaux and McEachern now to the box. I believe it's Bellevaux for roughing. And McEachern possibly for interference. It'll be his own face-off, though, coming for the Weeks. On the right side of your screen to the left of Thorne. Sorry, it's an ozone face-off for the Mustangs. Same area. Now that one kept in by Chu. Now a shot that time. Goes wide of Thorne. Now that one will go down low. Now Kidd will look to chip that one out. Lynch has it in the neutral zone. Able to get that one over to McDonald. Now back here the Weeks. It's Kidd. Kidd gets by his man. Now working it on goal. Gets poked away from him. Now back to Sullivan at the point. Sullivan now over to Kidd. Kidd still sticking with it. Trying to find his man back doors. I see who he's looking for. Now Kidd splits the D and on goal. Shot scores. Nate Kidd. What a beauty. 8-0 now for the Weeks Majors. We'll get to do this one all over again. Now puck is dropped here. Sent back. Hit there by McMullen on his man. Now Williams will look to pick it up in his own end. Now dishes it over. Sends it back over once again. Pass up through. It's blocked by Richard. Caught in his gear, though. And then giving a little bit of a bump there. Trying to clear the puck. It's kept in by Ogden. Ogden now taking a hit there along the boards. Now that one nearly picked off. The Weeks will take it. Now here come the Weeks Majors. It's Croft. Croft now over first side. Sent over. Now over once again. Here's Sanford with it this time. Shot on goal that time. It's blocked in the lane. And now here come the Weeks Majors the other way. It's Sim. Ewan Sim now trying to get by his man. and goes into the corner with a collision. Now on the doorstep, it's cleared away, and here's Ogden coming with it. Ogden up the right side in front of his own bench. Now out and sent back in by Sanford. Weeks decide not to fire it up the right side. Finally does now. Here's George with it. George now decides not to dish it off once again. George sticking with it. What a beautiful chance that time, and stopped by Fraughton standing tall in net. 12 minutes to go here in the second period. Puck is dropped. Now up the left side. It's picked up by the Mustangs. Boxing mode that time. Good job that time by Sullivan. Now at the left side here, the Weeks. That one sent in. Fraughton will play the puck outside of his crease. Now to the right side. Sent over. That one poked up. Cameron had to wait to touch it because there might have been too many players on the ice once it reached his stick. So he waited to touch it and finally did. Now here come the Weeks with a chance now. It's good back check that time from Doyle. Now the Weeks with it. Sent down low. A shot on goal there to Fraughton. Stopped by him and comes loose. Now when we flipped out to the neutral zone. Loose puck race now. Looks like it's going to be fairly easily won by Sullivan as it is. Now that one high off the glass out to Rogers. Rogers will send that one in. Now the Weeks have it behind their own net. Now still battling there. Finally taken away by Bain. Bain now in his own end. Passed over to the right side. The Mustangs have it. That one just goes a tad wide of Ogden on the play. Now Cameron's going to pick it up for his squad behind his own net. Now it's picked off by Ogden. Had a wide open net that time. But a positioning save that time from Thorne. Got away with one that time. Now on the doorstep once again off the backhand. Can't get up through the lane. Now here are the Weeks once again. Chance there for the Mustangs. First real opportunity of the hockey game. Now over backdoor. That one just goes wide to the intended receiver. Now McKenzie looks to bat that one back in, though it's cleared away by Ogden. And our next whistle will be our one minute media timeout for High Button Sports. But just a second now as here come the Weeks in on goal there. Shot that time. Just goes high. Now on the doorstep there. Shot that time. Fraughton trying to get the whistle as he does. And this is going to be our 1 minute media timeout. From High Button Sports, my name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll see you after the break.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you...
Alrighty, hockey fans, we are back here. Ozone face-off coming for the Weeks. On the right side of your screen, my name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for tuning back in. Along the boards now, here's a battle. Now Fraser in on goal. That one's steered aside by Fraughton, now into the corner. And a big hit there into the corner by the Weeks. Now McKenzie. That one gets poked away by Mulaney. Here's a chance forming. Mulaney now with the shot. Stopped by Thorne off the rebound there. Loose on the front of the doorstep. Just can't bat it home. Now the Weeks the other way. Almost had a beautiful move that time. Sorry is what I meant to say, all in one word. Now Mulaney over across that time. What a save by Thorne! Now McMullen trying to work his way through his man. Now Fraser. That one broken up. Now McKenzie now in over the blue line for Swain now. Swain trying to get by his man. It's kept in by Fraser. Fraser now, that one taken away by the Mustangs. Here they come up the left side. It's Sanford who drops that one back for McMullen. McMullen, a shot that time, goes high. Off a deflection now into the corner. Good battle there. Now that one, icing's going to be waved off after it took a weird bounce. Fraughton's out to play it. Gutsy decision that time, works out for him. Now trying to work its way out of the zone. The Mustangs do finally get it out of the zone as Sim has it. Sim now over far side for the Weeks. The Weeks send that one into the corner now. Now McEachern sends that one in. Now that one just goes wide of Sim as the Mustangs look to clear it as they do, just barely. And now that one will be sent back in. Now here's McMullen. McMullen now pass up the right side. Picked off, though, by the Weeks, and they'll send that one in, sorry. Now that one's going to be sent over right side now for the Weeks. Here's Rogers with it. Rogers far side now for McMullen. McMullen sends that one back in. Mustangs have it now up the left side. It's Bain. Bain takes a hit that time along the boards. Picked up by White, now over now. Cleared away. Trying to get that one over to Perry. Goes wide. Picked up by Croft. Picks his pocket now. A shot there. Stopped by Fraughton off the rebound. Weeks still with it. Drops it back now and it's picked off by Beliveau. Now here's Beliveau. Trying to make a move by one. Beliveau in on goal there off the backhand. Stopped by Thorne. Cleared away. Picked up by the Weeks, but taken away by Chu. Now over to Perry. Perry up through. Broken up. Now drop back. Here the Weeks with it. It's White. White now far side. Here they come on the attack. Sent in. Fraughton can't get a handle on it. Now into the corner down low. Doyle looking to clear the puck. Just out of reach of Lynch. And the Weeks have it in their own end now. Drops it over to his D partner Cameron. Now Cameron sends it back over. Up the left side that time. Now here come the Weeks. Unable to hang on to it. Now over. Sent right back in. Now loose. Shot there. Unable to go for him. Now it's picked up by Lynch. Lynch with her to stick. Able to get it out to Mulaney. Mulaney now with a shot. That one goes wide. McDonald gets that one broken up. Now the Mustangs have it. That one goes off the stick in front of the Mustang bench, so no icing on the play. Now here come the Weeks the other way, up the right side. They'll look to generate a chance here coming. Sent in on a bouncing puck. Fraughton will get it in his wheelhouse and get the whistle. Puck is dropped as we're off here one more time. That one's going to be sent back in. Now on the breakout here, they come on the attack. Shot on goal that time from Terrace is stopped by Thorne. Jake Thorne is finally facing some decent opportunities from the Mustangs, and so far has been playing his game. So far perfect in this one. Puck drop now. We'll get going here. Ogden applying some pressure, looking to work his magic. Coming off a good year last year with the Western Hurricanes in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. Now over far side. Here are the Weeks with it. McEachern will send that one in. Now along the boards. poked away. Unable to keep that one in. Just goes wide of the other Mustang player. We've played 3/4 of the second period. Bounced away by Fraughton to McLean as he played it. Now along the boards, here the Weeks with it. Now the Weeks still battling down low. That one's kept in. Fraughton now leaves it for Rogers. Rogers now attacking now up through. Bain gets a stick on it. He'll skate for it. Still sticking with it. Sent down low. McEachern now battling in there with AP forward Jack Terrace. Now broken up. There's going to be a slash coming to the Mustangs now. .3:59 to go here in the second period, and the Mustangs head to the penalty box. It's going to be Doyle for slashing on the play. Ozone faceoff coming for the Weeks. To the left of Fraughton on the right side of your screen. Puck dropped by the linesman there. Along the boards, looking to get things going now. The Weeks have it behind the net. On the power play now. Now back over for the Weeks. Sent over far side now. Now that one will be broken up. Cleared away by the Mustangs. Plays it this time for Bircham. Bircham behind his own net. Dishes it over to McKenzie. McKenzie now over to the left side. Here the Weeks in on the attack. Circles back. It's Kidd. Kidd now back over far side for the Weeks. Down low once again. Now here's Croft. Croft over far side. Has a man on the side of the net. Still working its way down low. Now that one cleared away on the play by the Mustangs. Now here come the Weeks the other way. Over the left side. It's McKenzie. McKenzie now will fire that one in. Now around the boards. The Weeks pick it up in their own end. Drops that one off. Here come the Weeks now at the left side. Looking to generate something on this power play. Now working his way through. Cleared away by the Mustangs. Cameron now to pick it up for the Weeks. Here they come up the left side. Sends it over. Now back to Fraser. Fraser now in over the blue line. Gets by his man. Fraser still sticking with it. Sent across that time. It's cleared away. Cameron with it. Over down low. Now it's picked up. Shot there from Williams. Couldn't quite get the deflection down. It's picked up by the Weeks. Now over to Williams. Williams now over first side for Sim. Sim now over to picked up by Doyle, Now Lynch will pick it up in the neutral zone. Mishandling it now, finally getting it over. An offside called on the play. .145 to go here in the second period. 30-8 the shots in favor of the Weeks as they lead this one 8-0. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here. Sent in by Bain. Now it's poked away, looking to get things going here. It's Beliveau on the forecheck. Mulaney right there, or Bain, right there with them. And there's going to be a penalty coming to the Weeks for hooking. Mustangs head to the power play. It's going to be Evan McIntosh to the box for hooking. Mustangs to the power play now with 1:30 to play here in the second period. Looking to net their first one of the hockey game. Puck dropped here. Over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to his D partner. Sent over now to Bain in the slot. Drop back now. Shot through traffic there. Steered aside by Thorne. McDonald now trying to keep it in. Being applied the pressure by White, is able, though, to keep it in. Now to LeBlanc. That one just goes wide. Parker LeBlanc sends that one back in. Bellevaux down low, being applied the pressure. Bain in there to help him out, but McEachern on the other side comes to help out as well. Finally gets freed up. Now the Mustangs have it. Over first side for LeBlanc. Off the one-timer, they score! Parker LeBlanc puts home his third of the season on the power play. Trimming that lead down just a little bit. And beautiful one-timer goal. Puts it 5-hole. Face off to center ice now. Referee drops the puck as we're off. Over far side here, the Weeks drops it back for McKenzie. McKenzie now over the left side is picked up by the Mustangs, now taken away by the Weeks. It's Pugsley. Pugsley now trying to beat his man. Knocked off the puck, though, by Rogers. Now here's Lynch. Lynch now up the right side. Over to Mulaney. Mulaney now in over the blue line. Down low. That one goes wide. Now Rogers trying to put that one out in front there. Good battle down low. Now down low. McDonald with it. McDonald to Mulaney. Mulaney now trying to get it over to Rogers. Rogers now still battling. Now the Mustangs have it. It's dropped back. Just goes wide at Perry. Fraughton's going to play it. Fraughton makes a move by one. Now that one goes high off the glass. Gutsy decision now in front. What a save by Fraughton. Reaching out with the trapper. Puck drop now as here we go again. Time ticking down, and that's going to do it. 2 periods of completed hockey action here on High Button Sports from the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena here in Barrington, Nova Scotia. The Weeks Majors 8, UPS North South Shore Mustangs 1. 31-10, the shots in favor of the Majors. We'll head into the break. My name's Easton Shu from High Button Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you back for the third period of play.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Alrighty, hockey fans, we are back here for the third period of play here at the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena here in Barrington, Nova Scotia. My name's Easton Troop on the call for you today. So far, it's been mainly all the weeks, but a late power play goal for the Mustangs hopes to generate some momentum here in the third period as we're off. Now it'll be flipped up there in front of the boards off the glass as Pugsley will try and send that one in. It's picked up by McDonald. Now it's Pugsley once again, sends that one in. Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. Will be picked up now by Chu. Chu up to Lynch. Lynch now trying to make a move by one. Lynch now up the left side. It's picked off by the Weeks. Broken up that time. Now here come the Mustangs the other way. It's McDonald. McDonald fires that one in. Will be picked up along the boards by Cameron. Looks to generate some offense for his squad. Now just barely able to stay on side that time as it'll be cleared away by the Mustangs. The Weeks will restart in their own end. Now Williams with it. Along the boards. Goes wide. Shot there from McKenzie. Punched away by Fraughton. Now just barely keeping that one in. Hovering the blue line that time. Sent across in front. They score. Just took a minute and 10 seconds on the side of the net, and the Weeks Majors capitalize again. It's 9-1. Referee to center ice, ready to drop the puck. So we'll get set to go here. Fraser in for the draw. Now at the right side. Staying on side. That one just out of reach there on the pass. Tripped up on the play. Now trying to work his magic. Down low as Fraser has it. Fraser now looking for Kidd. Decides to just go to Williams at the low point area. Good battle there along the boards. Sticking with it now is Kidd. Kidd now behind the net. Looking to find someone out in front. Now can't find the one-timer. Poked away out for Williams. Skating for it now. Poked away. Now broken up, going the other way. Richard looks to poke that one away, though it's taken away by the Weeks. Fraser has it. Now back for Bircham. Bircham now up the left side. He'll fire that one in. Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. Now along the boards now. Here's Richard. Richard now up the left side in front of the Mustang bench. Over to Bain. That one just gets poked away from him. Now Richard gets that one taken away from him. The Weeks will look to flip it out, and that one goes off the low ceiling here in the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena. Face off to the right of Thorne. Linesman ready to drop the puck. We'll get set to go here. So we're off. Now that one will be looked at cleared away, though it's sent right back in. Here's Thorne with it. Over to Bircham. Bircham now turning the other way. Now here's Richard with it. Battling down low. McMullen with a shot through traffic. It's stopped by Thorne. Cleared out to the corner. Richard in there battling. Has Sanford trying to help him there. Penalty coming on the play. That one stopped. There's going to be a cross-check called on the play with 17-13 to go. It's going to go to Richard. Ozone face-off going the other way for the Weeks. Mustangs head to the penalty kill now. Puck drop as we're off here. Now there along the boards, it's Kidd. Kidd now has it over far side, just goes wide. Now over far side once again. Here's Kidd with the shot there. Had the corner pick there, just needed it over, just left a tad. And would have gone over the shoulder of Fraughton, but Fraughton stands tall in net, makes a save. Now Kidd once again loses it on the toe drag that time, and the Mustangs will clear it away. Thorne has it. He's going to just leave it for McKenzie. McKenzie now, here they come Looking to wheel and deal up the left side. Sent over to Kidd. Kidd now in over the blue line. Down low, here's Bertram. Bertram now still applying some pressure. Now back for the Weeks. Turns the other way, drops it back. Decides to stick with it, actually. Great play that time. Had me fooled. McKenzie dropped for Bertram. Bertram now to Kidd. Kidd now with a shot. That one goes wide. Bertram sends that one in. Down low now for the Weeks behind the net. Here's Kidd. Kidd down low once again. Now to the low point area. It's Bertram. Bertram now down low near the face-off dot on the right side. Now cutting it on goal off the tap in. They score in front. Power play goal now for the Weeks Majors. .57 to go here in the third period. 10-1 the score for the Weeks Majors. 36-11 the shots in favor of the visiting side. Referee drops the puck as we're off. Now at the right side, sent over. That one goes wide. It's picked off by Bain. Here's Carter Bain in over the blue line. That one just goes wide of the net. Now down low, Sullivan now to Fraser. Fraser with it now, sent over. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. Bank feed that time. It's picked up by Cameron. Now back to Tanner. Tanner now in over the red line and over the blue line now. That one picked up by Chu. Down low now for the Weeks. They look to do something with it now. It's taken by Stoddard. Battle now. Doyle in there for the Mustangs. But the Weeks still have it. Now at the low point area, Sullivan sends that one in. That one's going to be good for a field goal as it hits the protective netting. With 15:06 to go here in the third period. I believe this faceoff may come outside. No, it's going to stay in. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here. Sent around the boards. Williams has it, able to keep it in. Still sticking with it. Down low, here's McLean with it. Along the boards now, here they come. As LeBlanc has it. Sent in. Now Thorne will reach out with his trapper to get the whistle. Face off to the right of Thorne. Linesman ready to drop the puck. So we're off here. And that one's going to be sent back in. It's picked up by the Weeks. Along the boards, here's Williams. Williams, that one broken up. Picked up once again by the Mustangs, being applied the pressure. Now McKenzie is going to skate for this loose puck here. Trying to turn the other way as he does, makes a man miss. Now coming out, here's McLean. McLean now dishes it over to his D partner. Left side. Now the Weeks with it in their own end. Drop back this time. The left side, White has it. White over far side. Now McKenzie walks in, makes a move by one. McKenzie finally gets knocked off the puck before reaching the front of the net. Now here are the Weeks, sent over to Bertram. Bertram now with a shot that goes wide. Was looking for a deflection there, as it's kept in that time by McEachern. Now along the boards. Hit there. Here's Lynch with it. That one will be cleared out to center. So here come the Weeks. That one sent in by McEachern once again. Now here's Mullaney over to Ogden, to Lynch. Now McEachern sends that one back in. Now Fraughton along the boards. Mullaney has it after the Weeks player lost his stick there. It was Swain. Now here come the Mustangs up the right side. Lynch avoids his man. Now finally sends that one in. The low area of the attacking end of the Mustangs is taken away by the Weeks. Now Fraser, that one gets broken up now. In the slot area, loose puck there. Shot kicked aside by Fraughton. Great positioning save. Now here's Swain. Swain to Kidd. Kidd gets knocked off the puck. Still battling, though, for it. Now to Cameron. Cameron far side this time for McEachern. takes a bump that time. Here's Swain. Swain also taking a bump that time. Here's Fraser. That one gets taken away from him. Still able to keep it in. Rogers has it. Now here's Kidd. Kidd now in on goal. Shot there. Goes wide. Now shot there from Fraser. Hits the side of the net. And able to keep it in. The Weeks will pick it up in the neutral zone. Now Kidd with it once again. Here's Nate Kidd looking to skate. Trying to get by the D-man there. But Perry got a good job there on getting a skate on it. And sends it over to Rogers. Now the Weeks once again looking to start another chance for him. As Kidd takes a bump that time from Perry. Now up through. That one picked off by the Weeks. Here's Cameron with it. Cameron drops it back. Now up the left side, here's Kidd. Kidd makes a move by one. Nate Kidd drops it back that time, unable to hang on to it. Now here come the Mustangs up the right side. It's Rogers. Rogers over the blue line. Down low now. Here's Ogden with it. Ogden getting applied the pressure now. Here's Sim. Sim, that one clears away out through the neutral zone. Icing waved off on the play. Now here's Stoddard with it. Stoddard trying to drop that one back. Here come the Mustangs now on the attack. Now Williams. Williams now trying to split the D. And on goal, still a good battle down there. Taking a bump. Now over to Sim. Sim over. Now back to Sim. Sim still trying to work his magic. Now in on goal on the doorstep there. Now that one gets a stick on it there. Icing waved off, though, as Thorne will play this one. Now that one off the boards. Tipped on the play there from Sim. Fraughton plays it for Chu. Chu now sends it around to McMullen. Now the Weeks have it. Now in the slot there. Good hit there on the play. Now here come the Mustangs. Near the left side of the ice. That one sent in by McMullen. On goal to Thorne. Off the rebound there. Stopped by Thorne. Just barely. Now that one, Croft. And George gets to takes it away, I meant to say. Now here come the Weeks in over the blue line. Over to Croft. Croft now with it. Over to Bertram. That one just out of reach. Belleville's going to skate for him. Belleville almost had it there. Unable to grab it. Sent in. It'll be picked up down low. Broken up. Here's Chu, can't hang on to it. How along the boards. Here's Croft. Croft to McEachern. McEachern down low now. Shot there on the rebound. It's cleared away by the Mustangs. McEachern now sends it over once again. Down low. In on front that time. That goes wide. It's going to be picked up along the boards. Bertram will send that one in and give a reverse hit on the play to LeBlanc. Now Chu with it. Down around the boards. It's Bertram now with it. Shot on goal that time right into the trapper of Fraughton. And we'll get our 1 minute media timeout from High Button Sports. My name's Easton Shoup. We'll see you after the break.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Welcome back, hockey fans. We are here after our 1 minute media timeout from High Button Sports. My name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for joining us once again. Face-off will go on the left side of your screen. Now down low will be picked up by Terrace. Terrace now trying to work his magic. Now the Mustangs off the breakout. Here they come. Now that one nearly taken away, but Tanner has it. Now here's Tanner in front of his own net now, looking to skate out of the zone. Gets it over to McIntosh, far side that time, staying on side. Down low. Here the Mustangs with it. That one goes off a skate. Here come the Mustangs. That one, though, poked away before Heartland could get anything going for him. Now here come the Weeks. Sent over to Tanner. Tanner now trying to work his magic. It's taken away. Now here come the Mustangs to Cameron. Cameron has it still. Cameron now in over the red line. Cameron now still with it. That one, though, poked away. Now here's McDonald with it. McDonald left side. Pass up through. It's Tanner with it now. Tanner now in over the blue line. Broken up on the play. And on goal now. Into the slot. Shot there. That gets blocked through the lane. Now here they come up the right side. It's McDonald. Over the red line, over the blue line. Mulaney back with him. Shot there. That goes high. Pass up that time. Caught in the feet, but able to stick with it. Now that one sent right back in. Fraughton will play it. Deciding what to do with it. Now drops it back behind the net. Sent around the boards. Lynch has it. Lynch will send that one down. Icing is going to be waved off as it doesn't have enough juice for it. Now McDonald's still looking to work his magic. Down there along the boards. Into the corner. Will be sent around by the Weeks. Now sent back. That one off the post. After taking a weird bounce, Lynch takes a hit there. Now here come the Weeks. It's over to Eisner. Eisner now in over the red line, in over the blue line. Drops it back for Green. Green now sent over. That one off the foot of the player that time. Now that one just barely able to be kept on side. Now here's Burcham with it. Burcham now down low. Now along the boards. Down low now, centered out in front. That one just goes wide. The Weeks still have it. Now it's taken away by the Mustangs. Poked out to center. Burcham has it. He'll send that one right back in to apply some pressure. Fraughton can't get a hang on it. Here's Richard with it. Richard behind his own net. Here's Phil. Pass up through that time. Gets a hold of it. Now here's Burcham. Burcham now over. Here are the Weeks now coming up the gut of the ice. Up towards the left side now. It's dropped back for Kidd. Nate Kidd trying to get by his man. Shot there. It's stopped by the goaltender, Fraughton. Now here come the Mustangs. Now Burcham can't hang on to it. Here's Richard. Richard broken up there. Kidd skating for it now, going the other way. Nate Kidd now makes a move by one. Shot there, goes high. Now here are the Weeks with it. Sent down low. Now here's McLean. Down low here, the Mustangs looking to break out. That one poked away. Skating for it now is Ogden in front of the Weeks bench. Weeks with it. Around the boards, here's Ogden. Ogden now poked back. Here's Rogers. Rogers whiffs on the shot attempt there, still sticking with it. Here's a hit now. Now it's picked up by the Weeks. Looking to break out here. Here they come. Over to Kidd. Kidd. Now that one clogged up through the lane. Now here comes Bain. Carter Bain now trying to work his magic. Over now, shot that time. Goes wide. Now here come the Weeks on the clearing attempt. Now here's Doyle. Doyle over. Pass up through. That one goes wide. Looks like it'll be an icing on the play. And it's waved off. Now here are the Weeks. That one will go down the other way as icing is waved off that way. Here's Rogers with it. Now Sim will fire that one back in. Along the boards, Belleville pinching in for the Mustangs. Here they come. Off the breakout, it's Bain. Takes a bump that time from Williams. Now Williams has it once again. In on goal that time. Sent over far side. Now at the low point area. Here are the Weeks looking to generate an offense now. Good job splitting the D that time out in front there. What a stop there by Fraughton. Knocks the post. And we'll get a stoppage of play. Great job that time by Fraughton to just barely get his skate over. There was so much force on it that it knocked the net right off its bearings. Puck drop now as we'll get set to go here. Weeks have it. Working there. Magic now. It's poked away. Now along the board, still battling. Now out in front. Here are the Weeks that out along the boards. Going to get things going here. Now that one on the breakout. Now here come the Mustangs up the left side, looking to get things going. Sorry. Now battle there behind the net. Out in front now, Heartland. That one just gets steered aside by the goaltender fairly easily. Now here comes Croft. Croft over to Williams now. Now that one sent in. Down low. Out in front now. Shot there. Stopped by the goaltender off the rebound. That one hits the protected netting. Face-off will go to the right of goaltender Nolan Fraughton now with 3:30 to play here in the final frame. 10-1 the score in favor of the Weeks. Puck is dropped. We're off. Now here's a chance going the other way for Mulaney. Just can't stick with it, though, after being swarmed by 3 Weeks players. Now that one sent in by the Weeks. Now Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. He'll play it along the boards. Now here's McMullen, sorry. The Weeks still have it. Good battle that time. Here's Tanner. Tanner looking to turn the other way. Getting tangled up there. Battle along the boards now. And Lynch now playing more aggressive. That's not his style. Now they're going at it with a shot in front that time. Goes wide. Lynch and Tanner having a battle there. And Lynch is going to pick up the penalty. And they're both going to go, I believe. I believe they're going to give him 10-minute misconducts as well. Unless that may just be the penalty. And here they go. They both head off. Get to end their afternoon early. So face off to the left of Fraughton. Line's been ready to drop the puck. Won't get set to go here as we're off. Now back to McEachern. McEachern through traffic. That one goes high and wide. Off the rebound. Here come the Mustangs. Now passed up through. Here's a chance for Mulaney. Mulaney in on goal now. Shot there. Stopped by the goaltender into the corner now. A battle. Still battling there. The Weeks still don't have a touch on it. They finally do. 2:27 to go here in the third period, and the Mustangs to the power play.
Sponsored by Smith & Watt, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram.
Face-off will go to the right of goaltender Jake Thorne. Mustangs scored on their power play earlier in this hockey game. Let's see what they can do now as we're off. Now that one will be cleared away by the Weeks. Fraughton out of his crease to play it. He's going to leave it for his D to play it. Now here come the Mustangs. Just skating it out now. It's Rogers. Rogers to Perry. Perry now in over the blue line that time, halting on the brakes. Now it's going to be sent right back down by the Weeks. Fraughton out of his crease to play the puck. He's just going to leave it for his man once again. Now here come the Mustangs. It's Rogers. Rogers now in over the blue line. Allen poked away and cleared away. Now here's Richard sent over. Here are the Mustangs on a breakout. Here they come. Phil Richard up the left side. Loses the hang of it. Now here's White. Clear that one away, though. It hits the protective netting. With 1:34 to go here in the third period. 44-15, the shots in favor of the Weeks, and they lead it 10-1. Both of these teams are in action tomorrow. as the visiting Weeks Majors, they'll head back home and play a 1 p.m. game versus Sydney Mitsubishi Rush, as there's a penalty going into the boards there to the Weeks. And tomorrow, the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs will head to Cole Harbour to face the Hunters at 11:20. Puck is finally touched up on, and we'll get the official calling. I believe charging's going to be the call here. McKenzie now to the box. McKenzie for charging, so 5-on-3 power play opportunity for 53 seconds for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can get another one back here, maybe even two. Puck dropped as we're off. Now over far side there, shot. Fraught into the bench. I don't know about this decision, but we're going 6-on-3 here. Now shot there. That one stopped by the goaltender. Here's Bain with it. Carter Bain walking in with a shot. They score! Carter Bain, power play goal. Leading scorer for a reason. Bain puts home his 5th of the season. Also known as the Bain train, as Cohen Ingram would say. Mustangs still on the power play here. And I guess the decision to pull Fraughton works out for him. Now puck dropped. Here we go again. Mulaney now wanted one as well. Fraughton almost went to the bench. Decides not to let him go. Here's Mulaney now coming. Mulaney over to Rogers. Rogers with a shot that goes high. 43.8 seconds to go here in the third period. 10-2 the score in favor of the Weeks Majors as they lead in the shot department. 44-17. Linesman drops the puck and we're off. Here's Perry. Perry, a low point area. Makes a man miss. Now over to in front of the net. Now off the rebound. Cleared away. Now back to Perry. Perry now. And Rogers tumbled on the play. That one broken up. Now Kidd has it. Offside called on the play. No goal. .1 seconds to go here in the third. 44-20 the shots in favor of the Weeks Majors. Face off in front of the Mustang bench. And we're off here once again. It's dropped back for Cameron. Cameron now along the boards. Here's Sim. Sim now a hit from Richard. Almost sends him into the penalty box. Now down low. The Weeks have it. 10 seconds to play here. Mustangs with it in their own end. McMullen up through. That one is going to be called for an icing, I believe, with 2 seconds to go. Ozone face-off coming the other way for the Weeks Majors. Puck is dropped and we're underway. One final save for Fraughton at the buzzer, and that'll do it. Final score 10-2 for the Weeks Majors. They'll walk in to the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena here in Barrington and take one away from the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs. So that's going to do it. My name's Easton Chu from High Button Sports. Thanks for joining us today.